Hello.
Hey,
What's up?
what's up?
What the fuck, she? Oh, what's Hey
So
guys.
for some reason, Facebook didn't want you invite you the first time, but it told me it had little options. It said I can invite every other viewer but you,
Wow, guess am I banned?
I guess.
Am I
Oh my
Zuck?
God. Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get
But
it
now it
either.
works. Um, uh, I was before. I should give an introduction. This is first episode of the Radical Sheev show. I don't know how long this is gonna last or if it's even gonna be a thing, but the whole idea of it is supposed to make a video podcast where I have a little soapbox for an hour, and I don't plan on anything I'm gonna talk about or anything. Um,
All right.
and uh, I was telling a story about an incident that happened yesterday before I redid the stream, um, where I had to do I sound good? Does the audio sound good?
Yeah, it's a fun.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like muffly or anything.
No.
Okay. So I had an incident where Sweet Home Oregon and I had to piss. The problem is most things are still closed. And I was at A&W and I was finding somewhere to pee and I didn't think the subway across the street was open. And so I just
Yeah.
walked around the fucking town, just finding somewhere to piss. And then I went back to that subway for curiosity, and it was open. I went there to pee. It was such a disgusting bath. Anyways, I did my business. I went to the sink. The soap dispenser is the worst soap dispenser I've seen in my life. I didn't know there was such thing as bad soap dispensers. The fucking thing, you put your hand like this, and then soap comes out. But no, there's a thing where you push it like this, and freaking um the soap dispenser, the soap is up above the thing, and so it just shoots on your arm across your arm, and yeah, and then um yeah, that was it. That was my exciting story. That was it.
Nice.
Now, I just wanted to point out that bad soap dispensers exist because I didn't know that.
That's the
Did
lesson
you
you
know
should
that?
learn, kids.
Have you ever
Bad.
came across a bad soap dispenser?
I came across with like no soap came out with broken.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I've had. Well, they probably ran out of soap.
Yeah. Or the thing when you
Um,
press it on it breaks. So I don't know.
yeah, and it was weird too because I was in that bathroom. I started cleaning stuff in there. It was my janitor instinct,
I was
and it
like,
was so gross. And but I was still doing it anyways. That's what I do at work. And I just started cleaning shit. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
trying
Ah,
to make this
awful.
A&W better, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, um, I remember every time I'm at a public place and there's stairs, I always look at the stairs to see how dirty they are. I notice all the dirt and stuff because I've been working. I've been a janitor for almost 2 years, and so I just think my instinct because that's our job. We have to make sure there's no dirt
Yeah.
on it. It's horrible. Like I notice how dirty things are now. Like I
Mm.
used to not. I used to be kind of blind to a lot of things, but yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Uh, what did you do anything exciting yesterday?
What I did yesterday?
Yeah.
I I did nothing. I just just in my house, I guess.
Yeah,
Recording and doing stuff. That's pretty much what I was doing.
yeah. You know what I hate about doing live streams? Whenever I do one that has technical errors, it gets everybody comes in and watches it, and then the one that doesn't
Yeah.
have technical errors, nobody watches
I guess you
it.
don't like
It,
me.
it irritates me. Oh, it happens every fucking time. And um uh what was I gonna say? Um oh yeah, I was gonna ask did you rebrand your channel?
Oh yeah, I actually rebranded. Okay, so you guys don't know, I used to run the Super Game Crew channel. I've been running it like since 2014. I mean, and we decided the whole group, I think it was me, Neko, and a couple others, we decided to just rebrand it. Like, why not? We just rebrand it. It's like, all right, cool. We took a name. We took a names for like I guess a year. Like last year we thought of it, and then like until like couple weeks ago, like I got it. We got to rename it. We got to make a logo, and then of course Neko did the logos, the drawings and the logo. Oh, I did the logo, and then I just edited the background, and we just made it called this the Stardust Brigade. And of course, what the Super Game Crew means now is like, I guess I own it now. I own the whole property of Super Game now, so I can inject with the least dose of poison. It's my creation. I'm kidding, but yeah, we
So
it's
do you still
rebranded.
go by Super Game?
Huh? So I'm Super
Do you
Game.
still go by Super Game?
No,
Do you still go by it?
I go by AD. Just like, cause I've been named that for like a while.
80.
Yeah, because like I
I have to
decided, like,
still
you know
call you
what?
I have to call you AD. Yo, AD. I have to call you
Yeah,
AD.
yeah. Um, or people
AD
just call or Los or
AD of
Carlos.
Stargate Brigade.
Yeah.
Um, I had I recently, which has been a thing for like a year, as well. I just rebranded one of my channels.
Yep.
It's it will formerly Bong Whiskey Films, which was an banded channel sort of, where I upload like every 6 months or whatever. Um,
Yeah.
uh, well, first I don't. I thought of the name like 2 years ago. I don't like the name. Um, I liked it at first, I think, but then I was like, eh. And then
Mhm.
now it's this Radical Sheev. Um, this is probably where I'll be uploading like these streams. I'll be uploading on
All
there.
right.
So yeah, uh, yeah, I'll be doing that. And some other stuff. That's where I'll be uploading like the music, that kind of stuff. A
Mhm.
lot of solo projects. I'll just use the Radical Sheev as solo. Power Campfire is like collaborative stuff.
Yeah, that's. I do have a
Um,
personal channel called AD Gonzalez as well, so you can check that out.
yeah.
If he's uploaded on YouTube, I'll leave it down in the comments.
I have thought about uh um also changing uh rebranding Hardware Campfire. I've thought about it. I've thought about that here and there in the past, but I don't know. I don't really need to change it. There's not really a point.
Yeah.
Um, the only thing that would be different would be maybe the like the channel itself might be like different maybe,
Yeah.
but the name will probably stay. I'm just keeping the name because it's a unique name. You can't really. There's no other person that thought about that name on planet
Yeah,
Earth.
no.
Like it's kind of like you want. I want to keep it kind of.
Yeah, it's
I
like
still use Pepsi Maximus here and there. Not as like a rap name, but like as a name on different things for that reason. Because it's
mhm.
like I keep it. Like nobody else like has ever thought about it. Thought of
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I keep. So that's why I keep that stuff. But yeah, and Power Empire has changed. Like it's not when I created it, it was more of a like a group thing, and
Yeah.
then now it's not really. I don't know. It's like uh, I just kind of use it as like sort of like if like a production company or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not this group, but it's just a thing. Like I use I would say like I need a production company name or a name for something. I
Yeah.
use that or just go to. It's very similar to like I don't know uh, Tyler Creator uses golf wing. Golfing isn't really it's not it's just it's kind of a brand, but it just kind of uses that name for like different things and stuff. It's not really
Mhm.
uh like a group of people or anything. It's kind of what you use like if you need to write down like either production a company name, a brand, whatever. You just kind of write that name. I just write that down.
Yeah.
But um uh yeah do you is there any different new directions with your channel, or is it about the same?
Um um we were to be uploading the Stardust Brigade were to be uploading just game content and like podcasts because we decided like let's just do a podcast. We talked and random stuff and that's what we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be uploading just podcasts and like game stuff and then my personal one will be going like we'll be doing like just more dumb shit. Like I made like a couple memes here and there. I made like I kind of want to do stuff with it. A podcast should be over there and like WW stuff as well. That's the personal stuff, so you can check that out. I guess.
Yeah, I saw that podcast the other day. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I almost uh wanted to join it, but I had to I didn't know how long I was gonna be on there because I had to leave for work or whatever. But
Um,
um
I think I just did like a live audio and made it private. I mean, that's what we
okay
did. Yeah,
yeah
yeah.
um what was I gonna ask? Have you been watching any like shows or anything?
Uh, man, not I have not been watching too much shows for the past lately. Um,
Yeah.
the only I think the only one I watched because there was just like satire and like random background noise. I just watched. I don't know. I was bored one day. I was like, I'm just gonna watch Three Stooges just out of the blue. Like I don't
Stooges.
know, because I was just waiting for like a video to like upload. I'm just gonna watch this. Why not? And then
You,
like,
you see the one?
um,
Did you see the one where they're in blackface?
yeah.
Did you?
Which one?
The one where they're in blackface.
Oh, I have not. I have not.
Mhm. Okay, I had to say something about that because there was a video on Cinemassacre where they're reviewing the old Three Stooges shorts or whatever, and
Yeah.
James Rolfe, really awkward moment because the video was like fine, it wasn't like bad or anything, and there's like an
Yeah.
awkward moment at the end of the video where he's all like, I just want to say as a precaution that uh, these some of these shorts may contain racial stereotypes or whatever, and he is
Yeah.
saying um, it was wrong then and it's wrong now. Now, what he said wasn't necessarily bad, like it wasn't
Yeah.
like really cringy or anything, but
Mhm.
um, the way it was the con like the was the word what he said wasn't cringy, but
Yeah.
the way I don't know, you have to watch the video, but he was like he was really like kind of awkward, like jarring, like in the within the
Yeah.
discussion, flow normal, and he just all of a sudden he does this a lot in the videos. He would just all of a sudden like just like almost pause, say, yeah, yeah, this is not really politically correct. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, it's just yeah, it's just kind of funny. Well, it's funnier. What makes it funny to me is his friend Mike Matei on the channel. He he made some comics back in the day, web comics called Local Bandito, and it's a comic with a Mexican dude, and he goes around like beating up minorities or whatever,
What the
saying
fuck?
a free racial slur, and that's the comics,
Okay.
and they're really bad. They're not even funny. They're just lame, and
Yeah.
uh, he tried removing them from existence, but everybody archived them. And
Damn.
I sort of think this is the why James Rolfe will always in every video now has to point out if something's kind of not politically correct in like a movie or something. I have a
Yeah.
theory that's because he used to back in the day he wasn't as bad. He used to, he would point it out, but he wouldn't. There's parts of me where it kind of dwells on it, and it's the kind of it kind of is just odd, like kind of awkward, like they're kind of I don't want to say that it's Cinemaster is an edgy channel,
Mhm.
but a lot of the content on there is like saying shit sucks, a lot of cussing, a lot of, and then you have a part where you're like being serious,
Yeah.
bring parents up. There's not even just the worst is not even the unpolitically correct stuff. It's the stuff like I'm talking about kids movies, and they're like, oh yeah, they say a few cuss words in it like shit and damn, and I don't think it's very appropriate for kids. And it's weird that I don't know, like, and then there's some weird censorship stuff on the channel that you know it's bullshit series. He changed to you know it's BS, and because the whole joke what the beginning of every intro would be you know what's bullshit, and it'll go on for a long time. But now he changed it to you know what's BS, and it's just weird. There's a lot of weird stuff on that channel, like the algorithms, like trying
Oh
to be
yeah.
friendly algorithms and stuff. I know YouTube changed. There's a lot of stuff where you get demonetized if you cuss a lot, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just like that's what I'm getting at is like what he said about the Three Stooges and Blackface is not really cringy or anything, even bad, nothing. But it's
Yeah.
just the text of the channel, the state of the channel. It's like really funny because he's clearly to not get demonetized or anything like that, or have some the Twitter crowd say like, "Oh, James didn't mention they're talking about these movies, but they didn't mention the blackface," and because James Rolfe was attacked on Twitter in 2016 because he said he didn't want to see the new Ghostbusters movie, and even celebrity stuff were saying that he was sexist, even though the video was just him saying he had no interest in
Yeah.
watching it. It was like a JonTron moment. Remember when John
Oh
people still
yeah.
over that. People are still not over that, and it's just funny to me. I had someone on Twitter, dead ass, seriously, told me, what was it? Someone made a tweet about something, and
Hmm.
oh, it was something about JonTron being a racist, and I made some joke, and then some guy came, replied to my tweet and said, "Wait, you seriously don't know that he's racist? You seriously don't know?
I
Seriously don't know?"
I
Like,
did remember that, but I don't like. I did remember like the whole apology video, but never like heard the whole thing. I just didn't care. Like I never cared
it
about
was so
like drama at all.
mundane. It was just what happened was he was back in what was it 2016? This is
I
going
guess,
years
yeah,
back. This is like when we were in high
yeah,
school when this
yeah,
happened. The freaking he was on that one YouTuber Sargon. He was on
yeah.
one of his podcasts, and Sargon he's actually a liberal, but he he made some anti-SJW videos. I think he might. I don't know. I've never liked his channel, but I think he still does those. I'm not sure, but he kind of fell into irrelevancy, but over the years. But he they were talking about it,
Hmm.
and he said something like it was years. I'm trying to remember because this was years ago. He was like, I don't like he said something like, I'm not a conservative, but you can't deny. Uh, he said a few things. I think he said you can't deny something, and one of the things is he said was you can't deny that there's a lot of black crime or whatever, and that's what set people off. That was the thing that set
Oh,
people
okay.
off, and it's weird because the majority of people like forgot about it over the years.
Hmm.
That little thing, but there's still people I see. It's usually on Twitter. It's never anywhere else. That
Yeah.
cannot for that, and it's so weird. I know he did like an apology thing and stuff, and then he did what also he did too around that time. He made some tweets that were kind of like baiting those people and stuff,
Yeah.
uh, and so um, yeah, I think majority of people forgot about it, but I
Yeah.
think the Twitter crowd never forgot about it. They don't forget
Mm.
things like that. They still think James Rolfe is like the most like freaking James Rolfe is so mellow. He's a fucking pushover. He's like so freaking like does not say anything about anybody. Nothing. He has nothing, and
Hmm.
they still attack him. And it's funny because he says nothing. He doesn't say anything political. He never says anything about religion. He never says anything about talking shit about people. Nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What was that?
What?
I heard a bang.
Oh, the 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 window is open, and the
And,
there's one house that goes.
right.
Uh, but yeah. It what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think majority of people forgot about that John Trump thing, but
Yeah.
um. Well, there's people still not over the PewDiePie thing, and the PewDiePie thing, I get a little bit more than the JonTron thing because
Oh yeah.
he said the N word and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
JonTron didn't really. All he said was like he said something like you can't deny that black crime or whatever, something like that, and
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that because then again, I seriously don't remember a lot of it because it was like 2016 it happened or something. Yeah, and yeah, but freaking they're still not as bad as Doug Walker,
Oh yeah.
Nostalgia. I can't believe people still watch his channel after the Channel Awesome controversy. That freaking wall review. What was that?
I
That was a
You show
that
me
was
some of it, and I just
my
like, what am I
YouTube video
watching?
ever made. That might have been the worst YouTube video ever made. One of the worst I've ever seen. It's the worst YouTube review I've ever seen. It's not even a review. It's like a
Mhm,
weird parody short film. And
mhm.
um yeah, and then at the end they're all like, "Oh yeah, the wall is actually not that bad of a movie." And it's like, why do you make this whole video saying, "Oh, it's so pretentious," making songs saying it's so pretentious and all that. And yeah, it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
Uh people watch it. He's still invited on Cinemassacre and stuff. They still invite him on there. It's like I know they're kind of friends with him, but like if you read all the comments, people are like, "Ew, Doug Walker," and stuff. And I
They'd be
don't,
like,
you know, about Cinemassacre, like it was like really good. And honestly, well, there were really good channel videos on that channel, but like the good ones, like the ones that hold up, were like the non-interviewing videos. Those were the ones that were good and still hold up today. The
yeah,
majority of those AVGN videos are not good, even though the classics are not good. Majority of them are not good. There are good ones, but most of them aren't that good. It's because they're made. Well, they weren't made for kids, but they appeal to kids. It's kiddie humor, it's potty humor, and they weren't deep, And they're kind of. I like the idea a long time ago was funny, but now you look back, it's just like how cringy. Like it gives a crap.
yeah,
Uh, what's the game? Uh, Back to the Future for NES. Like I don't know, like because there are some like interesting games he's reviewing and stuff. But there's stuff like that where those are the videos that don't really hold up when there's a game that just is old. It's
yeah.
an old game and probably was decent for the time, but doesn't hold up. And like, there's nothing funny about Back to the Future on NES. The only joke he ever had was, "Oh, they're throwing bowling balls in the game." That was it. There's a lot of games like that he talked about that aren't really that bad. There's actually games that aren't even bad at all. Talk about being so horrible. And then when you get older, you realize that you watch those videos where he's himself. He's just not good at playing video games. He gets confused with because he hasn't played video games since Clinton's inauguration, and um, they're freaking he gets confused with video games that have 4 buttons. He gets confused. He's all like, why do they put so many buttons on here on the controller?
Mhm.
And his excuses why he didn't play new games. It's not because he's not interested. He just doesn't have time. He always says, "I have no time to play games and stuff." And yeah, it's just funny to me. I understand like when you're older, you have less time on your hands, maybe work or kids, family,
Yeah.
but he only works 8 hours in a month, which the average worker works 8 hours a day, and uh, he, he has time. And there are people that have time, with family and stuff, and uh, yeah, I know you do. Uh, you do stuff like with your family or whatever and stuff, but you still make like videos here and there and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just funny. I don't know, it's funny to me. He doesn't write any of his videos anymore, doesn't edit any of his videos. Nothing. There's no creativity. It's just him showing up for a paycheck. And they just film him, and
Yeah.
it's just really sad that people still, I don't know, tolerate it or not even notice. I mean, the videos look different now. They're filmed, they're edited different. Filmed and edited more poorly, I've noticed,
Mhm.
and writing's like different. Like James Rolfe does not know what the fuck. Like in the games, he'll all of a sudden reference like Assassin's Creed or something. Like James Rolfe does not know what Assassin's Creed is. He probably knows what it is, but probably has never played it. Because he gets confused by video games that have 4 buttons. Like, yeah, uh, just that I talk about it a lot, but
Mhm.
is there anything you want to talk about?
Uh, I mean, you want to talk about YouTube stuff. I mean, a lot of people were going after Donkey about what he said about RPGs, and because I think he did a review
Oh,
about what about I think it was like Final Fantasy VII remake. I haven't seen it, but heard like I think he was talking like some crap about it because he doesn't know how to play RPGs and stuff like that. And then I see me be like, Didn't I talk about shit about RPGs before? Don't know how to play them. Like,
yeah.
look,
Who
look,
cares?
man.
Stuff
Like,
cares.
we all like different genres of games. Believe me, I'm trying. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be taking the seat right now. I don't know shit about RPGs, let alone like the game that I'm playing was Xenoblade, and I don't know shit about it. I'm trying to learn my best, okay? So if you want to attack me, go ahead. But you know, Donkey can be talk shit because the reason why is, believe me, we'll have different genres of games that we like. I mean, believe me, like I'm not really good at RPGs. If he's not good at RPGs, I'm not good at RPGs. I'm good of different other games, but like I'm not good of one genre. There's many more genres out there.
Yeah. Speaking of YouTube drama, how come we never talked about the H3 versus Keemstar drama,
I never
which
cared.
we don't care about at all?
Yeah,
You know, wow, two irrelevant channels going at it with each other. Wow, how we like. I don't care about that group anymore. I'm so over that. I grew out of that group of YouTubers. I'm so done. That is those YouTubers are so uh 2015 to 2017. I'm so done with all those
yeah,
YouTubers. These three, Keemstar, iDubbbz. Uh, we never talked
mm,
about the iDubbbz channel drama on the channel. I don't think ever, but that was pretty
yeah,
funny. Um,
yeah,
iDubbbz and Joji. I don't have any problem with Joji because he's like away from YouTube, doing his own thing.
yeah,
And uh, any of those guys associated with those channels, I just am done. I am so done with all of
yeah,
those. They're all pieces of shit. They're all fucking just weasels, and their videos suck. Either
yeah,
now they suck or they always sucked. It's just I grew out of it. It's a mixture of both of those things. Um, yeah, I'm done with all of those channels. All of
mm,
them. I'm done.
yeah.
Like, ugh. What do you think the new generation of YouTubers will be like? Well,
Um,
first of all, do you think it's? Oh, first of all, there's we talk about reviewers, and the new generation of reviewers are like there's the popular ones are like I'm probably leaving some out, but there's like Nakey Jakey, Scott
yeah,
the Wog, Ruff the Movie Maker, but those guys are like our age, I guess. But
yeah,
um, just like YouTubers and because I know like essay videos are like a popular thing, dude. Essay videos always are in my YouTube recommendations. There's like 300 essay videos, like Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Explain the
yeah,
darks of Static Shock. Explain And
Yeah.
I just go, don't recommend channel, don't recommend channel, don't recommend. You can't get away from like essay videos, like videos are all over the place, and it defeats the fun out of um just movies, video games, whatever. It defeats the fun out of it, I think. Because if you want a like, yeah, it just defeats the fun. And um, you what do you like? What do you think like the new like in the 2020, let's say like early 2020s, mid 2020s of YouTubers are going to be like?
I don't know. Like, to be honest, like, I, I don't even know. Like, what kind of content would it make? Would it still make review videos, or would it make video essays or like top tens? I don't know.
I don't see
I
reviews being
yeah
a thing in 10 years. I don't know. I think I'm thinking I don't necessarily think essay video, but I think maybe a type of commentary type thing. But
yeah
I don't I think YouTube will obviously be around and stuff. There'll be new YouTubers making popular videos and stuff. But I think
yeah
like being creative and like innovative and stuff on YouTube is done with. I think
yeah
um, you can have someone out like come out and be like, "Oh wow, this is a great YouTuber. His videos are so different." But I think like movements, like we're talking the angry reviewers, the essayists, the sketch comedy channels, the vlog channels,
mm,
um, it's like the movements. They're kind of like movements and stuff. Those I don't know if there'll be new genres, but I don't think there'll be an impactful. There might be a YouTuber I'll be in the news and stuff, but I don't think there'll ever be like a culture, someone like culturally impactful to the internet or whatever. I don't think
yeah
there will be a YouTube that is. Um, Maybe some other places, or I think YouTube. There will be new streaming services in the future. Like it'll be like Netflix, where all these other ones will come along, and YouTube might be a little bit irrelevant.
yeah
I don't
and
think YouTube will die, but I think
I feel like it's just gonna be there.
it'll be kind of irrelevant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's
Um.
gonna. It feels gonna repeat like 2017, like all like remember when like all Viners went to YouTube? Well, I feel like the TikTok people are gonna be going to YouTube when TikTok
Yeah,
dies.
that
Yeah.
is true. I definitely think that will happen. I also think that besides YouTube, I think 2020 itself, the COVID and stuff,
Hmm.
I think it will definitely impact uh, the arts in a different way.
Hmm.
We haven't really seen it yet, but I think it will impact, and I think there will be a creative resurgence, sort of. There'll be something new, but it won't be. I don't know. I don't think it'll necessarily be with YouTube, though.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, I think there will be new movements and that kind of stuff because of it. Um,
Yeah.
Definitely, as people's uh, ideologies stuff are changing. There's like new, like all of a sudden, like uh, new, like people have new beliefs and different things are changed, and there's some conflict going on. Not just COVID. There's a lot of racial stuff. There's a lot of
Yeah.
uh, there's a lot of things going on and stuff, and I and also stuff that kind of happened in the late, leading to from the late 2010s and stuff politically and that kind of stuff. And I think a lot of that will creative resurgence, either good or bad. I think it should
Mhm.
be bad. Um,
Yeah.
the yeah. Um, I think there'll be some interesting stuff come out of it. I'm gonna wrap this up a little bit. Do you have anything else to say? Anything
Nah.
you want to talk about? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have to get going. Thank you for being on here. This will be uploaded on YouTube.
No
Uh,
problem.
so much, brother AD.
Or Los, whatever you guys want to call me.
All
The
right.
man with many
Well,
names. All right.
see
Take
ya.
care.